I feel like if someone told me these tips that I'm about to share with you guys in this video, my days in university and after university will be way greater. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Favour Shali. Thanks for tuning in. I know I have been gone for quite a while. Granted, I'm guilty about that, but it's because of very valid reasons. I'll share those reasons with you guys in the coming videos. To say the least, I was in a very dark place mentally, so I had to take a step back from social media and actually take care of myself. But then now I'm back and I'm better and I'm greater and I'm happier, and honestly guys, it feels good. It's refreshing to be back. If you know me, you know that I graduated actually recently, sometime in the late 2020. That was the highlight of my 2020, basically graduating. But then again, immediately after I graduated, I got into some state known as post-graduation depression. And for those who do not know what that is, basically it happens right after you get done with university. Now you're facing the realities of life. You do not know what to expect. That transition from one state of your life to another stage, that transition confuses most people. So I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you guys experienced post-graduation depression. I would love to know the measures you took to actually go through it. So that's a video for another day. I will share with you guys. This video is something really personal to me because these are the experiences that I went through in university, the mistakes I made, the lessons I learned, and what I really wish I had known before joining university. Because I feel like if someone told me these tips that I'm about to share with you guys in this video, my days in university and after university will be way greater. I will be ahead in terms of life. Sharing these tips, I don't mind sharing them because I hope that these tips will actually help some of you who are about to join university to actually avoid some of the mistakes that I made. And those of you who are already done with university, I really love to learn from you guys as well, your challenges, your mistakes, the things you really wish you knew. Feel free to share your thoughts and everything like that down below. I'd love to read your comments. What I'm going to share are my personal experiences as Shali. So if you have other opinions and views and say regarding what I'm going to share, that's well and good, because you know everyone has experienced life differently. So I respect your opinions as well. Know yourself enough to know what is good for you. Know yourself enough to say no to the things you do not like and yes to the ones that interest you. Knowing yourself is really beautiful because when you know yourself, you will know the things that you can stand for, the things you will never stand for. This is something I really struggled with because I really liked pleasing people, and so I usually put their feelings and their needs above mine. So if sometimes I never used to like doing something, but you know, I just said yes to it because I wanted to make them feel happy, you know, and all that, and I was not even considering my feelings. So learn to say no. Don't be a people pleaser. That's wasted time, because you know what I've realized is that people care more about themselves than anyone else. So care about yourself enough to say no to what you don't like. And also I believe once you know yourself, you'll also know the type of people who you are very comfortable around, your surroundings. You'll be more aware of that, aware of your worth. So when something is really off for you, you can gauge it and say, you know what, this is not worth my time, it's not worth my effort. So you know you're a high valued person when you know yourself well enough, and you will just have that self-respect more, have values and stick to them and protect them, and know what you can stand for and what you cannot stand for. Peer pressure will be there like all the time and all that, but just know yourself enough to actually be able to control that. Younger me, 4 years ago, me never knew this, never knew self-worth and all that. So I came to learn about these things when I got done with uni. These are things I wish someone could actually come and tell me, you know what, Shali, these are lifesavers, you need to know these are basics. But funny enough, we're not even taught these things in school. You come and actually realize certain things when you're done and you're starting your life as an adult. Having a savings account will save you a lot of trouble because you never know what you will need in the future. So when you save some amount of money, you can actually take care of emergencies that can come up in the future. Also, when you save, you can actually fund your future projects. So what I would suggest for anyone who is about to join university, have a savings account, create a savings account, and if you do not know where to start, where to begin, you can just go to Google and type. You can start by typing how to open a savings account, what it entails, the basics and all that. There's a lot of articles you can learn from. Speaking of learning, guys, that's a very important skill. I read somewhere if you are born in this era of the internet, like, you are the luckiest person, because you know what, you have access to almost anything. You can learn almost anything. Most things you can learn online. So develop that ability to learn. Love learning, because learning has the power to really elevate your life. Learning doesn't have to be boring, by the way, because most people, when they hear about learning, they're like, oh my god, no, that's already boring from the word go. Learning is actually a fun process. So if you find something that interests you and then you learn about it, because it's something that's interesting to you, it'll automatically be fun, even though it's gonna take a while for you to learn a skill and all that. Just try your best and learn something in this digital era. I mean, elevate your life, grow your skills, grow yourself, grow your network. That's something I wish I knew as well. If you're a person who are interested in having that savings account, but you do not know where to start, how to go about it and all that, you can start, like, let's say a week you save 100 bob, 200 bob, 300 bob per week, depending on what you have. You don't have to hurt yourself financially because you are trying to save. So if you do not have enough, you're in uni, so you are not really stable financially. I think most people are not during uni. So do not hurt yourself trying to save what you can, so that when you get done with uni, you will have something tangible for yourself. Because imagine all that money you've been saving each week. By the time you're done with university, that would have really compounded to be something really great, and it can actually fund anything you want to fund after university. I already told you, my financial life has been so messed up because I was never serious about my finances in my uni years. I was just spending whatever I had, whatever little that I had. I wish I was wiser then. So learn how to budget. I had to teach myself this because sometimes you have to teach things to yourself. No one is going to come and hold you and tell you, come here, let me teach you. It's really rare for people to do that. What I use is the 20, 30, 50 rule. I don't know if you know about it. 20% goes to your wants, and by wants I mean your luxuries, fun things, entertainment. Yes, we do not forget that because it's part of life. So 20% of whatever you have, whatever you make, goes to your wants. 30% goes to your savings or your investments. So your projects, your savings, your investments, whatever that is, 30% goes to that. And then now 50% goes to your needs, your necessities, your essentials, things that you feel like are very, very important to you and you need on a day-to-day basis. I've been using that formula for a while now, and it's going on well for me. And now I am free to spend the way I want because I am not guilty. I don't feel guilty of spending or indulging in things that interest me, because I'll be like, you know what, I've already saved an amount, you know what, I already have enough for my needs and necessities. You know what, now I can afford my luxuries, my fun, my entertainment. So if you are organized like that with a budget, it'll be really easy for you even when you start your university years. So I wish someone would have told me this about the budgeting concept. By now I could also have enough in my savings account. Honestly speaking, when I got done with uni, I had nothing to my name. And that was really, really terrible. Learn how to manage your time, because guess what, in university you have a lot of time, and if you do not know how to allocate specific activities on your different portions of time, it will just slip away from you. Utashanga 4 years zimepita tu hivyo. Manage your time, know what to do, because pia sometimes if you do not know what to do, the old saying, an idle mind is the devil's workshop. That's really true, by the way. You'll be so idle to do things that are not even productive. So have activities actually, and plan your time. If you don't know how to plan your time, try and again, Google, search, find things to do with, basics of time management, how to manage my time, things like that. You will actually find valuable information online. So manage your time, because if you do not manage your time, things will be chaotic for you. Like, you're so free, you don't know what to do. You'll be prone to even peer pressure. So save yourself all that heartache and plan your time. You guys, learn emotional maturity, learn how to control your emotions. You do not have to react to everything that is done to you. Sometimes people are just trying to test you. So learn how to control your emotions, learn how to not let them drive you. Sometimes, emotions, unaweza kuwa umekasirika sana, you let that anger actually make you make decisions that are not supposed to be made, or make you do some things that are against your values, things that are not right for you. So just learn emotional maturity, learn how to control your emotions, your feelings. You do not have to react to everything that happens to you. And if you do, learn ways on how to actually control those emotions, so that whenever you feel that they're coming your way, because emotions always come and they go. They come and they go. So learn to control them before they control you and make a mess out of you. I came to know this superpower, like, doesn't matter what happens to you, it's how you react. Resilience taught me that you can come back from anything, literally, if you set your mind to it. If you say, yes, despite what is happening, I will still go through it positively, and I will not let it bring me down. No matter how bad it is. I know it gets hard sometimes. Everyone gets their fair share of hardness, but it's just life. So embrace it, be resilient, get back up, move. Start a side hustle as soon as possible. You know why? Because you're in university. You're in uni. You're surrounded by many people, from staff members to the lecturers to your fellow students. All those people, they are perfect market for your business. So whatever you feel like you want to start, whatever business, it's good to start it in your university years, because I don't think that you're going to be surrounded by as many people as the ones you're going to be surrounded with in uni. So take advantage of that fact. Start a side hustle, actually grow your business. Yeah, there's a lot of ideas on how to start side hustles. It's just up to you to actually take the time and learn different things, different ways on how to go about that. I know I have talked about learning a lot. It's just that I love learning. I'm a learner by nature, by the way. I like looking at things, observing, picking up things, and basically learning. It's beautiful. Learning is beautiful, and yeah, you should try it. I started my side hustle when I got done with uni, but I wish I did earlier, because I feel like my business would have been really far by now. I would have enough clients, because I was surrounded by a lot of students. They would have been my potential customers, so I would have taken advantage of that fact. I never embraced that fact. I always thought that it's just school, studies. After that, it's just your free time. You can watch movies awake and sleeping. Not that I say it's wrong. It's right to actually relax and unwind and all that, but have some things you are actually doing to better yourself outside school as well. If you have interests, like let's say you like photography, you like modeling, maybe music, you love art, like indulge in them. Look for ways you can better your craft. You can better your craft and actually become better at it, so that they can also serve you after university, and maybe monetize from it, because you can grow your craft and perfect it as you go through university. You have time, so during university you can actually start building your craft, because apart from education and books and all that, you also have your free time. That free time will really determine the person you'll be in a few years after you're done with uni. People will always have opinions on how you dress, how you look, how you talk, how you are as a person. Like, they will always try to give an opinion of all those things, but it's up to you to say, yes, I will listen to those opinions, or no, thank you, I also have my own opinions, and you stick to yours. You will be swayed with people's opinions if you're a person who always just takes opinions. Just gauge them. I'm not saying do not just dismiss those opinions. Do not just dismiss. Some of them carry value, carry something that will teach you something. So just gauge. If it's something that will serve you, definitely consider taking it in. But if it is not, guys, take your own opinion and live life in your own terms. Just take care of yourself. I'm very excited to have shared what I wish I had learned in university, the things that I wish I knew. I would like to hear from you guys as well. I'd like to know your thoughts, if you learned something from this video, if you need a part 2, because definitely I'd like to make another one because I feel like I've not said enough. So yeah, let's keep this engaging. Let's learn together. Let's grow together. Tell me your views, your opinions. Tell me down below in the comment section. I will really love to hear from you guys.